have been realised. Tonight, 2 major blazes are burning north and south of Sydney, the worst being on the Central Coast, where at least 3 homes were lost at Fegans Bay near...
The scorching heat, the wind, had the rural fire service on a war footing. But today there was nothing stopping summer's great terror. And for some residents around Woy Woy, it was a devastating start to the new year. At Fegans Bay, the flames picked off the first of several homes. 4 water-bombing helicopters were sent in. And there were scores of firefighters on the ground, but it was a losing battle. Streets lost not just houses, but also cars. As many as 6 were destroyed. Some belonged to firefighters who'd rushed to the area to help.
I've had better days, to be quite honest. I was just started as a spot fire, but it just got out of hand.
But there were some small victories. The brigades managed to fend off the fire front as it threatened more properties. There was also luck. Houses left standing as their neighbours just metres away lost everything. The fire was one of 5 burning on the Central Coast. All were moving fast and police had to act quickly. The F3 was closed in both directions, leaving drivers stranded. The alternate route, the Old Pacific Highway, was also shut. And as motorists faced long delays, there was no let-up for the firefighters. From Woy Woy, the blaze marched northward towards Umina and Pearl Beach. Residents there have been told to prepare for the worst. Evacuation centres have been set up at the Gosford Leagues Club and the Woy Woy Bowling Club. South of Sydney, at Appin, campers were evacuated this afternoon as a fire near the Cataract Dam raged out of control.
Fire conditions at the moment are horrendous.
With flames shooting 20 metres into the air, fire crews are hoping a wind change due later this evening will help contain the situation. Sydney to date has escaped any real emergency. A small fire burned at Belrose, but it was soon under control. It will be a long night up and down the coast, with fire crews hoping an expected southerly change will break the extreme conditions. Damien Ryan, National 9 News.
To be closed again because we are expecting the fire to re-impact on the freeway at about 8 o'clock tonight.
And why is that? Is that due to that southerly change that's forecast to come through?
Yeah, that's right. The southerly is going to cause us a lot of problems for the next few hours, particularly when it does push up through the coastal area. We are expecting some very erratic weather conditions, and this is actually going to make the firefighters' job even harder.
Does that apply to the fire in the Appin area as well, south of Sydney?
Yeah, that's right. We do have a number of...
Ferocious bushfire burning through up to 10,000 hectares of land. It began late yesterday in the Illawarra State Forest. Temperatures of up to 44 degrees coupled with unpredictable winds, ensuring the inferno moved quickly. And this was the devastating result. Up to 7 homes destroyed, as well as countless sheds and vehicles.
They ran through into the bedrooms and the lounge, got photos, and they're yelling, "Get out, get out."
Oh, hell no. No, don't want to again either.
Clint Stanaway, National 9 News.
Well, as we've already seen, Sydney turned on the blowtorch today, the temperature climbing to near record heights. Unusually, it was hottest along the coast. It peaked at 44 degrees in the city and 45 at the airport, making it the hottest day since 1939. As Sydney-siders welcomed in the first day of the new year, 2006 put on a scorcher.
It'll be the second hottest day ever recorded in Sydney, and records started back in 1859.
In the city, the mercury peaked at a sweltering 44 degrees. At Sydney Airport, it's never been hotter at 45 degrees. The blistering heat sent thousands to the beach.
I'm about ready to go in. I'm frying.
Trying to get up the water, get up the fluids.
While some soaked up the sun, most tried to cool off.
It's very serious around Umina West, I'm told. And of course, a house of Woy Woy on the water, Brisbane water, was destroyed around lunchtime today. People lucky to get out of there off the beach, and some, as I said, suffering from smoke inhalation. Now, the position is that a fellow walked past me a minute ago saying he was taking a train. He thought he was being very smart dumping his car, and I thought that too. But we just heard that trains are being delayed north to Gosford because the overhead wires are being damaged by the intense heat. There's several evacuation points have been set up around the area to make it easier for the victims and the people trying to look after them. Back to you.
Thanks, 10 reporter Harry Potter joining us there from the bushfires near